Well, I was asked for an update on the LeSabres, and not a whole lot's gone on with them lately. This one here, the only thing I've done is I took the tires off that green one that my brother gave me, the front ones, and put them on here because they're in better shape. Other than that, it's pretty much, been the same as it always has. I haven't done anything with it. This one here, I got in it one day and started up, and I was going to take it down the driveway and put my foot down on the brake and went to the floor. So I've got a brake leak, a line leak somewhere, which I kind of expected with all this rust, but I think it was over here on this side, if I remember right. I saw a little wetness down there, but it's been raining for like a whole week, so kind of hard to tell. I'll have to pull that in and fix that brake line at some point. But other than that, it's pretty much just sat here. I'm going to have to look at the alignment again. I'm pretty sure that's off, and at some point I'll probably take these tires off if I can get some rims and steel rims and throw on here. I'll scrap out these aluminum ones. And while we're out here, might as well catch you up on some other stuff here. I don't know if you can see that way out there, that van. You might remember that from a long time ago. It's got the top cut off it now, and we're packing it with barbed wire. That's been laying around the pasture. We'll scrap that out. The truck here, not too much has been going on with it. The exhaust kind of fell off, so I quick welded her back up just to hold it together. I actually welded the exhaust manifold to the pipe down here. I don't know, well, you can see that. Horrible goober weld because you couldn't get in there, and I suck at welding and I have a crappy welder, but as long as it holds, I really don't care. Beater truck and it runs, so no big deal. I still haven't got the rim off of that Ranger yet, but I've started packing it with crap from the other cars, and the white Grand Am is also pretty much full of crap, so I think I'll get my weight back out of that I was missing. I got to get some gas for the truck so I can see if I can yank the rim off the other side of this one. But that's something to do in the future. Might as well give you a little update in here. I've pulled the Oldsmobile in, and I think I'm going to start pecking away at this, taking it apart and seeing what's wrong with it. Pulled the valve cover off the other day, and I looked at it and I didn't see anything obviously broken under the valve cover, so I'm going to have to go a little bit deeper on this one. A few things I need to address on this. First is get that engine running right, figure out what's wrong, why there's low compression on that one cylinder. And then I'll probably have to play with the timing because it runs hot, and I'm thinking that it's because I bumped up the timing a little bit. It's real nice. It gives you a lot more power, but unfortunately it also makes it run hot. So I'll probably have to check that after I get it fixed and bump it down a little bit. I also need to get it aligned because the tires that are on it are getting worn on the inside. I just put that one on. I haven't driven it anywhere. Took the old bias ply spare I had on back off and put a real tire on it. I'll have to do the same to the other side, but I have to fix the control arm bushings before I get it aligned because they're pretty nasty, upper and lower. Lower ones are obviously worse, but the upper ones aren't really great. So I'll have to replace those, and I'll probably only get to fix on one car this year. Finances will only allow me to fix one, so I've decided on this one. The Dodge will have to wait for another year, I think, because I'm only going to have the money to fix one. So, and the Cadillac here, my brother is in the process of fixing his house and paying down debt, so I don't think much is going to happen with this one this year. It's not going to hurt it to sit another year, I guess. And besides that, I'll be busy with this thing, and whatever else comes into my shop. I'm going to have to go upstairs and go into my bin here and kind of clean up all the precious metals and scrap that out and get a couple of bucks. And then at some point this year I would like to build myself a little shed basically where the yellow temporary one is. I've got an old silo type thing, corn bin, and I figure I'd take the hoops off that, build up walls about 3-4 feet, and then put the hoops on top and cover it with a billboard tarp or something, and put the Dodge in there and put the LTD. I'll move that yellow one and put the LTD in the yellow one, and the Oldsmobile can sit in the garage where it is. And I suppose you haven't seen this yet. This is my uncle's 99 Grand Dam. We're going to strip this one down, scrap it out. It's got an issue with a noisy transmission, and of course, as you can probably see, it's pretty dang rusty. So it still runs and drives, but it's got high miles and the transmission is making noise. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So we're just gonna scrap it out and get what we can for it. Just out of curiosity, yeah, they're 15s. I may throw those on the tan Buick. Not the best tires, but they're steel rims. And while we're out here, what the heck, we'll go into the garage and we'll look at the Seneca. I'll probably have to set you down here. Well, here we go. Here's the Seneca. It's a little bit dirty, but I don't think it's too much worse for the wear. I'm going to have to obviously clean it, but other than that, it's not looking too bad. I saw one flat tire on this side. I don't know about the other side. Yeah, that one's holding there. So when I build that shed, I'll have to pull this one out and put it in the new one and move this tarp shed. It's holding up somewhat decently. It's kind of wore out on the corners. I put tape on it, hoping it would help survive the winter. But a billboard tarp that I'm going to put on the new one will hold up much better. And I won't have those stupid zippers I have to play with. Now this one here, it's going to need some rust repair on this vinyl top. I'm going to pull that vinyl top off. It's my plan anyway. This might be a while before I get to this, but pull that vinyl top off, fix this rust, pull that dent out of the hood, and I'll probably go ahead and paint it rather than put another vinyl top on, because it eats away its stuff. And you know, it needs paint on the rest of it too, so do that while I'm at it. And of course, it's not running the best. I had to bump the timing back down because it was running so hot that it wouldn't start after it warmed up. And once I did that, you know, it ran like crap, and I had to turn up the idle to get it to run good. And when you do that, the idle's too far open, so when you shut it off, it diesels and it's a mess. I think I'm going to fix that with a 4-barrel carburetor and an aluminum intake. And while I'm in there, I might as well do the camshaft and all that, because they came from the factory, so their cams are so retarded they got no power, and that should fix that problem. But time and money, that's what it takes. So this one will be down the road.